Good morning. This is Ken Carpenter with the Local Business Alliance, and today I'm with jmin Jackson, the founder of jmin Collections and the co-founder of Getaway Growth. So, jmin, thank you so much for being with us today, and I'm really eager to learn about both of these enterprises that you're working on. Based on what you told me, you started both of them during the pandemic. Is that right?
That's correct.
Wow. So which one did you start first?
So I started with jmin Collections first. I do have a personal training background as well as a creative background. So I wanted to combine sort of my passions with my creative side, and being in the fitness industry for over 3 years, I wanted to combine my passions and created jmin Collections. And I also felt very fortunate during the pandemic. I was still able to pursue my passions. So jmin Collections, I also wanted to help, or had a desire to help, the wider community where I was born and raised. So I was actually born and raised in Kenya. And growing up, I saw a huge disparity of wealth. And so with jmin Collections, what I do, or why I started it, was also to help my communities back home in Kenya. So I do donate $1.50 every month from my sales from every checkout through jmin Collections.
Oh wow. That's
Yeah.
that's great. That's great. So how did your so you grew up in Kenya, so were your parents, I'm just going to guess, were they missionaries or were they with the State Department or the military?
No, they were actually just business in business. My mom had a Japanese restaurant, and then my dad also had a photo studio. And yeah, so they were into business.
Oh wow, okay. And when did you come to United States?
I've been going back and forth to the United States. I first came to the United States for my undergrad degree, and that was in around 2009. And then because of the expenses of tuition, it was really expensive here. So I had to take my classes online, and I started working in South Korea for a little bit in order to pay my tuition. So yeah, and then I've just been going back and forth. I met my husband in Korea. He was in the military at that time. And yeah, and after getting married, so that's why I went back and forth as well. And now
Interesting.
we're here. Yeah.
And when was the last time that you visited Kenya?
Oh, it's been over 10 years now. Or,
Oh wow, okay.
or yeah, I think it was in 2000 and I would say 15, the last time I was there, or 14 around. Yeah, it's been a really long
But
time.
that's what your organization Getaway Growth focuses on. Is that correct?
Yes, that's correct.
So do you
So,
donate or how does it work? Tell me more about it.
oh yeah, so Getaway Growth, we are a 501c3 nonprofit organization, and we recently launched in August. We went through an incubator program to help with building the foundations, and as far as how to structure the nonprofit organization, they helped us with that. But so what Getaway Growth does is we want to fully fund underserved community students to be able to have the experience of enriching opportunities like international travel, and we fully fund the trips. So one of our first trips that we will be going to in summer 2022 will be Kenya. We've partnered with another organization over there called EDU Africa that have helped us in bringing or getting together the program for our students. And so that's one of our partners we're working with. And then our second partner is Global Peace Foundation. So with Getaway Growth, our mission, we don't only want to just travel to a host country, but we also want to leave something positive behind and make a long-lasting impact. So we do want to donate something like a workspace and partner with a local school over there in a rural area. And then we want to leave this space where students would be able to use it as sort of like a library or a place that they can share their ideas and learn as well beyond the classroom.
Oh, wow, that's great. That's great. And then what, you said you're going in 2023?
2022 is the plan. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, wow. Are you still in the developing or fundraising for this for the trip?
Yes. So our first fundraiser will be on December 12th in Los Angeles. It'll be close to Culver City, and it's going to be an ugly sweater themed kind of fundraiser event. Yeah, we're really looking forward to it though.
Oh, great. Yeah, well, you'll have to send me the link to that so I can put this in the video.
Oh, yay. That would be awesome.
Okay. So now let me sort of segue into jmin Collection. So what type of apparel are you working with or selling for jmin Collection?
So currently,
does it have to do with working out?
Oh yeah, so currently I am kind of curating and handpicking collections that I like of designs. But the past couple of months, 6 months or a year or so, I've started working on developing a new product, and it'll be a sustainable line. And with that, I came with my artistic background, I actually drew up the designs and patterns that will go onto the new collection. And I plan to launch this collection within the near future. The samples are ready, so I'm really excited to share this, but I have shared the patterns that are on there that will be on the collection or the product line. So I'm really excited.
Oh, that's great. And so what type of apparel is it? Is it for women's, or is it for, working out at the gym?
Yeah, so it's athleisure. So where it can be for both at the gym and outside of the gym. And it'll be for both men and women.
Oh, okay. And do you have a background in the apparel industry?
I do have just kind of knowledge in art history, like kind of like the knowledge as far as fashion history goes, because I was also a computer animation and visual effects major. And one of the classes we had to choose, or as an elective, I chose the history of fashion. And I always was into fashion in general. And yeah, so, but with my sustainable line, I wanted to make even a bigger impact, not just with the communities I already am, but I would love to also help with the environment as well. So.
Oh, great. So does that involve the type of materials that you put into the clothing or the apparel?
Yes, absolutely. It is the fabric, and the fabric that we're going to be using is something called Econile. And Econile is a product of Aquafil, and it's an Italian firm, and it's regenerated. So there's a lot of nylon waste in the oceans as well as our landfills with old carpets, or they call them ghost nets, fishing nets that's been abandoned in the seas. So what they do is there's an initiative called Healthy Seas, and a lot of volunteers go and get these ghost nets, and then using that plus landfill waste, they kind of regenerate the nylon. And the good thing about it is it does not go through the extraction of crude oil to make the plastic. So they don't drill the oceans for plastic like that. So it's kind of just regenerating the nylon alone.
And what's the material called again?
It's called Econile.
Is that like ECONYL? Oh, okay. And that's a product, that's like an Italian product.
Yes.
And it's essentially reclaimed nylon. Is that
Yeah.
or reclaimed plastic?
Yes, regenerated nylon. So
Regenerate. Okay, interesting.
I believe they bring back the purest form of what it should be from the way they process it and generate.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's two. So you're making the clothes and you're cleaning the ocean and you're sort of remanufacturing. So
Mm-hmm.
that's two, important things that you're doing there. So, is there any other competitors that use that type of uh, sustainable manufacturing process? Is that a
So
trend?
in the United States, there are a couple of other athleisure wear that are using this EcoNile fabric. I think one is called the Girlfriend Collective. Yeah, there are a few of them, but H&M recently started using EcoNile, I believe, as well. So I think
Hmm.
yeah, there are still some competitors out there, but yeah.
When does that? When are you going to? Did I hear you say that you haven't started selling the product yet?
Yeah, so right now I have my samples that are being done and ready. They're actually getting shipped, and then once that's done, I'll be preparing for like the marketing of it, pre-ordering, and I do have the actual fabric patterns that will be used on here with me actually. So this I actually drew them up myself. I don't know if you
Oh
can.
wow! That if you pull them back a little bit, I think if you pull them back a little bit, they were showing up.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, there we go. Oh, interesting. Okay.
Yeah, so actually this design, it has a lot of the symbols that kind of represent me being from Kenya and Korea. So this here is kind of like a Chinese Korean character. Um, so it's my name, Min, Jung Min, which means like it's for the people or the citizens. So I put that symbol there. And then if you can see, I also have this in my background, this face. The oval kind of shield is from Kenya. So from the Kenyan flag, they do have like an oval shaped shield that protects. And then the zigzag lines are that, life, we have our ups and downs. And then the lines on the cheeks are actually from the Korean flag. So it's a intertwined of elements of my background and kind of, yeah, I kind of put it together.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks great. That's and so you have a website up that's you're gonna be selling over the internet, or are you gonna
Yes.
be trying to put this in retail stores?
So they will be both on jmincollections.com. And then I do plan on having them in other retail stores but more like from the online. They're called like ASOS. They're very like the niche of when it comes to clothing. Yeah, I'll
I
definitely,
see.
and Revolve and things like that.
Okay, gotcha. Okay. Huh. Wow. Well, it sounds like that's really gonna be a popular item. So when is that gonna be? When do you think that'll be ready to go on sale?
So pre-orders, once I start, I am getting back from the supplier the products within this week or next week. And then once that's there, I'll start with the marketing, and yeah, it should be very soon.
Wow. Wow. Well, you'll have to give me a link to your website so we could put it below in the description
Perfect.
for the interview.
Absolutely.
Well, great. Well, look, I think we've hit our time. We don't want to go over as far as for our social media
Yes.
time. So, but thank you so much. I'm going to look forward to having like this information that we could place at the bottom and have this, some extra publicity for you. I think you're really doing something important with Getaway Growth. So,
Oh,
uh,
awesome.
you know,
Hmm.
yeah, I think that's going to be very successful. So thank you for your good work.
Thank you
And
so much for having me too. And it was I feel very honored to be part of this today.
all righty. Well, thanks so much. And we'll be in touch with the link when this is ready.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
Okay. All right. Bye, Jamin.
Bye. Nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you too.